Jesus Christ, guys, the news today, it overfloweth. Take a look at this. We're over at OAN. New internal emails reveal Elon Omar's staff chaos over sham marriage story. But I thought it was a conspiracy theory to think that she was married to her brother. This was the line the left-wing shill media was spitting out just a few days ago when Donald Trump just off the cuff mentioned that he had heard stories that this chick's married to her brother, and the left media went crazy. But the heat is only getting turned up on this story. It's fantastic. And this is why Trump is such a genius. He just dragged this dumb bitch and those three other congresswomen of color to the forefront of the Democrat Party. And now it looks like he's going to spank this Elon Omar in front of the entire country. This chick's got a ton of baggage associated to her. Is she in this country legally? Right? We don't even know her real name at this point. There's some confusion. It looks like she might have been smuggled in under a false name. Something that apparently was going on quite a bit with all of these Somalian refugees back in the 90s. And then there's all this confusion. Is she married to her brother? Is she married to this other guy? Is she married to two people at one time? And at bare minimum, with all of this chaos going on with who she's married to, she's committing tax fraud. She's been filing her taxes while stating that she's married to both of these people. You got some craziness going on with this chick. And now, take a look at these internal emails that they were passing around from her campaign headquarters. Jesus Christ, get ready for this. Here we go. I have conferred with Carla and think that we are probably in position where giving real background is helpful in tying this up. That said, having now tried to write a statement multiple times that says, quote, I'm not legally married to two people, but I am legally married to one and culturally married to another. Jesus Christ. I think it's impossible without making it even more confusing. It just doesn't work in writing. Signed, Elon Omar. You see that? It's just too confusing. For all you stupid, racist, conservative bigots out there, you guys just don't understand. In my culture, it's totally fine to be culturally married to your brother so you can sneak him into a country. You see, in this shithole Somalia where I come from, it's totally fine to be married to a bunch of people. But, screw you guys, it's so hard to explain because you're racist and you're bigots. This is literally the conversation that they're having in her headquarters. Man, this is so fucking crazy. By the way, we're getting a lot of breaking news. Here's from BNL. Breaking news. Representative Elon Omar's campaign have reportedly sent threats to various people and companies who have clear evidence of her being married to her brother and engaging in serious immigration and tax fraud. I'm sure the tone of those letters are, hey, you better not expose my paperwork. Hey, you better not expose all this information showing that I'm a complete tax fraud, I'm committing immigration fraud, or we're going to call you racist. And of course, all of these outlets are like, oh my god, I don't want to be called the racist by Elon's Omars and the squad, so I'm just going to remain quiet. But good luck with that, because Judicial Watch has just filed an ethics complaint against Elon Omar. Take a look at this over at townhall.com. Government watchdog Judicial Watch, with that massive Tom Fitton, has filed an ethics complaint with the U.S. House of Representatives Office of Congressional Ethics against Democrat Congresswoman of color Elon Omar over numerous allegations of fraud and repeated criminal action. Substantial, compelling, and to date unrefuted evidence has been uncovered that Representative Elon Omar may have committed the following crimes in violation of both federal law and Minnesota state law: perjury, immigration fraud, marriage fraud, state and federal tax fraud, and federal student loan fraud. Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton wrote in a letter to Congressional Ethics Chairman David Skaggs, quote, such violations would also breach the Code of Ethics for Government Service, to which all federal office holders are subject. Quote, any person in government service should uphold the Constitution, laws, and legal regulations of the United States and all governments therein, and never be a party to their evasion." End quote. Representative Omar's actions in this suspected immigration fraud, marriage fraud, perjurious statements on her Minnesota divorce filings, and falsifications on her tax returns merit your immediate investigation. Devastating. And to all of you shill lefty media out there, why aren't you covering any of this? Why does somebody have to go to OAN to get any reports on this? Why do we have to go to townhall.com to find out what's going on? For sure, a country that's just absolutely drippings with the systemic racisms. I'm sure this entire infrastructure must be working to get out this proud brown woman, this congresswoman of color. But all I hear is crickets. It's almost like the establishment and this media corporation machine is protecting somebody based on their color.